Superman is a brand new documentary focusing on the life of Christopher Reeve, who famously portrayed Superman in Richard Donner's two Superman movies. The documentary is directed by Ian Bonhotte and Peter Edegui. They were the directors of the esteemed documentary McQueen. Let's get into the trailer.
Everybody's looking for a hero. I am not a hero. That was a part. I played the part. I'm not that man.
Hands down, he was Superman from day one.
I realized that if I could pull off this part, it would change my life.
John Houseman said, Mr. Reeve, it is very important you become a serious classical actor. Unless, of course, they offer you a load of money to do something else.
The trailer starts off with old footage of Reeves talking about how he's not a hero, that it was all just a part he played, which we will learn is very much not true. It then cuts to more old footage of Richard Donner, who directed the two Superman movies, saying that Reeves was Superman from day one of production. After this, Reeve explains that he realized if he could pull off playing Superman, that his life would change forever. He also explained how legendary actor John Houseman said he was destined to be the next best classical actor unless someone offered him loads of money to do something else, which in this case for Reeves was to play Superman. Before being selected to play Superman, Reeves was mainly known for his Broadway shows and soap operas.
To me, when I first met him, that he would fly.
Doing things with my dad, it was all about activity and action. Riding bikes, playing soccer, skiing.
Carpe diem, Al!
My dad was very competitive, and he didn't necessarily slow down.
We said goodbye, and he gave this wave. That was the last time I saw him on his feet.
Trailer then moves on to Reeves' children, who lovingly describe their dad as energetic and loving to play sports. He just loved to be outdoors and spend time with his family. The trailer is moving to set up the incoming tragedy by showing clips of Reeves doing activities he shortly won't be able to do. We then hear Reeves' son describe how his dad waved at him, and that was the last time he ever saw him walk.
Mr. Reeve currently has no movement or spontaneous respiration.
Superman, crazy. Just that simple little thing over the horse.
I'd ruined my life and everybody else's. I won't be able to ski, sail, throw a ball to Will. Won't be able to make love to Dana. Maybe we should let me go.
She came flying in, and she just yelled, "I love you. I love you."
And then she said the words that saved my life. You're still you, and I love you.
The trailer cuts to the hospital with the doctor explaining Reeves' injuries and actual footage of what happened when Reeve went over the horse. Reeve goes on to explain how he ruined his life and everyone else's because he could no longer do anything he loved and was going to be confined to a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Reeve and his daughter explain how his wife, Dana, saved his life by rushing into the hospital and reminding Reeve that she still loved him and that he was still himself.
He and Robin were such good friends because they could match each other.
Robin also had struggles that he dealt with his whole life, and I think that they both were aware of darkness.
Brother Chris is fighting like crazy. When you find people who fight like that but still keep their humanity, that gives you great hope.
That is tough because I can feel him, but he can't feel me.
It must have been hell for my mom, too, knowing what she had lost.
The trailer then delves more into Reeve and his relationship with the great Robin Williams, with Glenn Close even making an appearance to discuss the relationship. Reeve and Williams had been friends for decades before both tragically passed away. Close had said multiple times that she believed that if Reeve hadn't died, Williams would still be alive. The last bit starts to talk more about Dana, as she arguably lost the most here out of everyone.
I felt I needed to do something, not just for myself, but for everyone else in the same condition.
The fact that Superman was in a wheelchair and was willing to go public with it was huge.
Help is on the way.
The Christopher and Dana Reeve Paralysis Act.
People are literally walking because of him.
What is a hero? My answer was that a hero is someone who commits a courageous action without considering the consequences. Now my definition is completely different. I think a hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles.
The next part is all about Reeve's work in trying to find a cure for paralysis and making an effort to improve the lives of kids with paralysis. Reeve even was able to testify before Congress to provide federal funding to stem cell research. Close mentions how huge it was for Superman to go public with the fact he was in a wheelchair. Reeve powerfully explains how his definition of being a hero has changed to a hero being an ordinary person who finds the power to persevere over overwhelming obstacles, which is what Reeve did before his tragic death in 2004. After his death, President Barack Obama signed the Chris and Dana Reeve Paralysis Act to help find a cure for paralysis. Because of Reeve's work, millions of people who thought they never walk again are becoming able to. Superman is being released for 2 days, September 21st and September 25th, and if you have the ability, you should go and support the mission of two selfless people. The link for the Christopher and Dana Reeves Foundation will be the first link in the description if you want to support. Earlier in the trailer, Reeves said he wasn't Superman and he only played the character of Superman. However, I believe Reeve embodied everything Superman stands for, which is why he is the real-life Superman.